everybody? Welcome into the Pickoff, presented by Betting News, powered by BetOnline. What are you doing? Why are you sitting here looking at me without an account? What are you doing? Why? Why don't you have a BetOnline account? What is wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with you because you're absolutely perfect. How is everybody doing today? It is Dinger Tuesday for some of you, but not for me. It's just a regular Tuesday where I do the Pickoff. I know it's been a long time since you've seen me. I missed you more than I miss my next breath. Big show. We have the founder, creator, developer of batters-box.com. You haven't heard of it? You never heard of it? Michael Montgomery is here. The face of Burks Beat is here as well. Danny Burks will be here around 4 o'clock. I think that's when Monty will be done yapping. You know Michael Montgomery, the king of yapping. Isn't that right, Mike? Isn't that right? The king of yap.
You know it. And I like that you talked about all the stuff you missed or everybody else missed, but you didn't talk about missing your brother, dude. Come on.
Why would I miss you? I see you every day. Oh, it's because I won't see you face-to-face at work until September. Oh, but we can't talk about that. Remember, we can't talk about that.
Don't do it.
There's construction going on at our work, and I won't be able to see Monty for quite some time, as if the weekend doesn't exist. I can't see my brother.
Well, not when you're going to be gone.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
Yeah. I live in Chicago. The lease isn't up for quite some time, big fella. You're the one going further away north.
Sure. Whatever. Can we get some baseball already, dude?
Yeah, but before we get into any of the bets, I hope everyone's having a great day because certain somebody isn't. Mr. Montgomery. Well, how do I move the faces? Why can't I face? Whatever. Show. I don't know how to work it. Can I bring it down? No, I can't. Okay. Well, Monty, how do you say his name?
I already forgot. Tucapita Mercano. That's
Mr. Mercano. I just want the people out there to know if you're having a terrible month, week, year of betting, just know you're probably doing better than this guy. Whatever way I'm supposed to be pointing because I have it flipped.
Other way.
This guy?
I don't know. I can barely even see. I can see half your face. Lean to your right.
This way?
Other way.
This way?
There you go.
Oh, on my screen you can see it. I'm so sorry. This guy right here.
There you go. Nailed it.
This guy won 4.3% of his bets, which comes out to 9.933 of the 231 bets he placed. Oh my God, do I feel significantly better about myself. Monty, how do you feel about this? Obviously, we don't like it because get it through your head. Don't bet on your own sport.
Well, not only that, but also the team you're on. Like, what are you doing? Like, he was hurt, so he wasn't playing, but still, like, you've got this insider info, and then apparently you didn't even know what to do with the info because you couldn't win any of the bets anyway. And now you're just never going to get to play again. I mean, hopefully he can win more bets because he's got plenty of time on his hands now.
It's weird. It's like he's not using a certain website. BetOnline? Oh. I think it was BetOnline. Sign up now. I just think it's funny that these guys, honestly, in the back of my mind, I feel like I would be able to get away with it, but these guys just don't get away with it.
Well, apparently they signed up using their own names.
That's where you're dumb.
Which is like, at least have your buddy or your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, like have somebody sign up for you and bet through them.
Don't do a girlfriend because that's way too. That's like you betting on it, essentially.
What do you mean? Oh, I feel on the relationship, betting on the relationship.
Yeah. It feels like that's still you.
Yeah. Use your parents. Use a relative. Like you can't be doing it yourself. It's insane.
So dumb. Was it a bunch of other dudes too?
There's some other guys, yeah, but he was the one that was suspended for life. I think the other guys got like 1 year ban or depending on what they did. So
Come on. That's so dumb. What are you doing? You make enough money to where you don't have to worry about it. For the most part, the guys in the minors are making a lot of money if they're good. Obviously, the single A guys, they're out there struggling because they don't make much, which sucks. But two distinguished gentlemen. Hello, Benjamin Wittenstein.
Benjamin.
Ben, I just want to let you know you're a better gambler than this guy right here.
Say his name. You can do it.
I gotta see it. Hold on. I gotta see it. Tucapita Americano.
There you go. Nailed it.
Tucapito. Torpedoes.
Why is he betting anyway? Doesn't he have enough money?
That's what I think. But I guess maybe you're bored. When you're bored.
True. But like, I don't know, play a video game.
Go work out more.
Or do that. Or rehab.
Honestly, as an athlete, you don't have much free time. I mean, it picks up when you're injured, but come on.
The one thing I want to know is if he's only winning 4% of his bets, they better be freaking lottos. They better be 10, 15, 20 leg parlays.
The chat and goes, he only followed the megas. I was like, come on, 9 bets out of 2. If I lost that many bets in a row, it has to be in a row. You're just sporadically getting one here and there every 50th bet. You gotta hang them up.
Sad.
Wait, whoa.
I just saw that, yeah.
I can't put that there, sorry. You ended up with 2, is what you said? Sorry. BetOnline doesn't have that. Don't be
yeah, what's an up to anyway?
Never heard of it. If you ended with 2, I don't know what that means, but congratulations. This show doesn't recognize that. Is that a promotion?
Hopefully he's not getting banned for life because of that. That's pretty fishy.
Yeah, I don't want to get banned for life. I don't want to be like Tucapudi Maracchini.
Nice try.
Dang it. I hated how that list. I glanced at the list, but the list seemed like it was a bunch of names I couldn't pronounce.
I gotta pull this up.
Yeah,
I gotta. Because every day I'm thinking, man, I wish I could use as many of these up twos as I want. Oh my gosh, there's another one.
No way. There's 2 of them?
Yeah. I mean, I already used one. And there's another one.
I might use it on both sides. I might use it on both sides.
I mean, is that genius or insane?
Wait a minute. Where are you getting 2 at?
I just opened it up and there it was there.
No, I don't got it. Rusty old man, what's going on? What's this say? What's Benjamin? I think Monty needs to make his background more appropriate for the spice it up.
I was gonna change this sign over my shoulder here and get rid of the Taylor Swift stuff. But
yeah, you should have done that.
I didn't want Megan
what's up, Nanny?
Hurt me.
Hey, girl.
Nanny's here.
Say hello to Nanny.
Hello, Nanny.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. You just posted out your play of the day on the old X, Twitter, whatever the cool kids are calling it these days. Give it to the kids, money. Yeah, it's always going to be Twitter.
Yeah, it's like the Sears Tower, It's always.
Yeah, I was going to set you up for that, and I figured you'd say it anyway. All right, here it is. Give it to the
There
kids.
it is, right there on the screen. Contreras, Grichuk, each one hit, even money. Can't go bad with that. Really, there's not a ton that I love on the slate today, and that's really bugging me because I wanted to come on here with 50 freaking bets, but better to be safe than sorry.
Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me get the crutch bets. Crutch bets, 420 around that time. Monty, when you text me, I don't have much, and I saw the typing. I go, how many you got? Because I was expecting you to say I only have 4, and I was gonna Uber to you, kick you in the nuts, and Uber back.
I mean, wow.
You only need 3 or 4. You don't need 98. Continue.
Yeah. So these are my 2 favorite in the top 10. Each day I'm trying to do a hit parlay that just involves the top 10 guys on the site. those two were my favorite in terms of the odds. I love Ohtani today, but I'm not picking him. Nice foam finger. I'm not picking him at minus 310 to get in there because it's just you can't really make a two-legger with him in there, and I didn't want to go for 3 when I'm this close to even money or plus money already. So those are the two that I went with. They were able to get me closer to it. I think you could do like Ohtani and Contreras at like minus 120 if you want. I didn't want to pay the juice, so
You want to pay 2
I went
cents,
with Grichuk. I can't do it. I can't. William and Grichuk both get a hit.
Can't win with them.
More than 70% of the time when they're elite rated, which is absolutely fantastic. So I love that. They're both hitting over 300 against left-handed pitchers, which is, absolutely fantastic. They're in incredible spots. So, can't guarantee it, but I really like this one. I think it hits. I think it's going to get me over the hump and into plus money on the daily top 10. So I'm praying it happens.
People are chatting out there on Twitter. Are the balls back, Monty? Are the juice balls back?
It certainly seems like it, right?
This weekend, them balls. Some people are like, no, that doesn't exist. Did you think they really do? Yes. Sure, it's warm. Sure, it's warmer, but
and it's not that much warmer, and it's been 4 days, right? Like, we've seen 80 degrees 2 months ago, a month ago, and the ball wasn't flying. Home runs are still down. Say what?
The ball was dead.
Yeah, I feel like either they switched the ball out or there's just some sort of variance in the manufacturing. I don't know, but something is going on. We're never going to know. But
it's that special mud they get in New Jersey.
Maybe. Offense being up is good for us, so I'm going to take it, and I'm not going to complain about it.
Well, with that being said, here's a home run play for you. Shohei Ohtani, plus 580. Let's get to the stats. Numero dos on batters-box.com. Numero thrice on the current ratings in batters-box.com. Going up against Jared Jones. Jared Jones has 4 pitches, 3 of which are negative. His slider is his best pitch. It's a 9 value. I don't know how people want to view that. 0 is where I think league average is. 9 is above league, like 9 ticks above league average. I don't know how it's worded on Fangraphs, but negative bad, positive good.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I mean, essentially.
Yeah, okay. But against sliders this season, Shohei is batting .264 with an OPS of .839 and a WRC plus of 142. He has 4 home runs against sliders. Homers, 29% of the time he's elite. I love that, and I also love this. Tim to get 2 hits. He gets 2 hits 40% of the time he's elite. He's numero 2 in threes today on batters-box.com. The trends are there. The stats are there. I am not worried about Mr. Jones's slider. Mr. Jones and not me, because I'm with Shohei today. And that was a really good line. I'm really happy I thought of that on the spot. Feel like Brad there.
You're picking up after him finally.
Oh, finally he rubbed off.
Yeah, I mean, I love Shohei too. I mean, Jones does make me nervous. He's a really good pitcher. Like, he's got great stuff. But he's really
great.
is.
He's great. He's great for the future of the Pirates rotation.
Yeah.
But he's due for a bad game.
I mean, he's had some too, and lefties are really, really the ones that get to him. Almost 35% hard contact to lefties, and so I'll definitely take that with Ohtani. I've got the same bet.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cream. Money, look at this.
I saw that. I actually saw that on Saturday. Yeah, it's crazy.
Crutch bets. You can slide those stats into my DMs anytime. Slide them babies in. I'm not a math guy, but I'm a stats nerd. Is that the same thing, Monty?
No, because you don't know how the stats are made, and you can't math, but you like a nice stat.
As soon as they started putting letters in there, Monty,
algebra,
brain malfunctions.
Tough.
I used to do math, multiplication, division. I'm a whiz. Other than that, not that great. Stat slut. Hey,
Hey,
no, we don't slut shame here on Betting News. Let me tell you something.
especially stats.
Hey, Monty, what else did you have on your platter today? I know you like Shohei. I didn't mean to cut that out.
Nothing. That's the problem. I mean, I've got some other bets I like, but I'm not super confident.
Is there
in
any
any
trends that you saw today
give
that
them
people
out.
should know about that maybe they like?
I mean, everything is Shohei. Like, I don't think I'm not going to talk you off anything Shohei. I just personally hated the numbers for everything except the homer, thanks to that boost. But if it was,
What about the 2 hits?
I mean, yeah, plus 200 is great, or 220, whatever it was you got it at. Like that's, but it's just not like, it's not. I would rather.
Yeah, it's like betting on Judge today. It's like betting on Judge. It's not really
right.
worth.
I love Judge today, but also he's gotten 3 straight multi-hit games. Like he's gonna come back down to earth at some point, and I'm nervous about that. But he's also number 1 on the current season ratings too, which is crazy.
I love Judge. Get out of here with that, Rai. Get out of here. He didn't do nothing. He's a free man. He didn't do nothing. Free my man, Shohei.
Judge bases his air today. I would, if it was that easy.
What odds did you get? Hold on, let me see what we got here. I can pull it up. Judge bases his air? When's his birthday? Because I can't wait to bet on his birthday. Or did it already pass? No, it's in the summer.
His birthday.
Yeah, look at his
already
birthday.
Passed. It's not in the summer.
What is it?
April 26th.
Dang it. His bases is minus 115 on the best odds you can find. Him to get a double.
1.5, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Him to get a double, 425. Him to record a single, plus 165. That's not bad. Him to get a walk at minus 130.
Betting him to get a single is downright nuts to me.
No, yeah, 100%. Him to get 2 hits, plus 240. I don't hate that.
Yeah, again, I wouldn't talk anybody off anything Judge or Ohtani. I just
it just sucks when a guy is so good. You have to do the extreme,
right?
When you bet him.
And he's Judge has been so on fire. Like, am I really supposed to?
He's so due to come
right
down
now?
to come down back to life.
Yeah.
What's going on, Geo Fitz? That's a great photo.
It's a pretty cool bird.
It's like last year. I don't remember what day or what was the reason, but it was a Braves game. Remember we were like, "There's nothing." It was they were in Coors. It was like there's no reason to bet anything Braves because there's no good odds.
Yeah, Coors is tough. Yeah, I mean, I've got an insane Twins bet if you want it.
Money, I want your card. This is why you're here.
Oh, you want the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah, social and
that bad boy up. Oh, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm still trying to figure out my niche in MLB. Yeah, Gio, it has been hard.
Join the party.
Yeah, join the party.
Club.
I have just been dabbling in team totals in the F5. I will have one later. I'll give it out with Danny.
Oh, wow.
I'm not giving out my full card with you here. I got other people to talk about.
Well, I got the same one that you got, so.
Yeah, don't mention that in here because we're giving that out later. Yeah,
I got another one of those if you want it. It's the Twins one.
I invite him on the show to talk about
don't make me hang up right now.
And this man just goes, "Oh, you want my whole card?" Yes.
Well, it's more stuff that I'm just like kind of feeling, but I don't love it.
People love leans, Monty. People love leans.
All right. Well, you want a sick lean for a sick filth animal right here?
Yes. Talk to him, Monty. Talk to the filth animals.
Twins, first 3 innings, under half a run. Even money. Against
Luis Gil?
Yeah. I mean, he's so good. He's been on fire. But it is only 1 run. Anything could happen. He does get a little roughed up sometimes early on and then kind of settles down. But I'm hoping he comes out of the gate freaking firing right now. Highest rated hitter on my board is Trevor Larnach at just above average.
Larnach
monster. So yeah, I mean, there's just you don't like that one? There's no great hitters, and I'm really just betting on Gil. And it's just kind of a lean. I didn't like the first 5 inning totals for any other teams except for one, but I can't give that one out because Colby's going to give it to you later. But I'm also on that one when he gives it out. So I wanted to try an under, and I think he's probably the best pitcher on the mound today, besides maybe Glasnow or Shota. But those guys are pretty volatile. So I'm going to go with the Twins. First 3 innings, under half a run. Even money.
I hope you'll have a towel next to you. And
Sweat.
And the fan running, sir. I know you're a cold man at heart, but you'll be sweating that one out.
I hope there are no runners on base. Definitely not in scoring position.
No.
I'll be so scared.
I do have one more play, and I would love for you to be here for this one.
All right.
Something that's near and dear to my heart, Mr. Danny Burge. We're going back. I have to do it. At that price, Monty, how can I say no? I can't say no to a price like that. Any stats for him, I just know he's hitting the ball well. He didn't do anything yesterday, which kind of sucked. I think he walked once, struck out, ground out. Just a boring day.
I cursed him yesterday. You were right. I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Also, I talked about him so much that I think it's a curse itself. Somebody asked me what was the home run play of the day, and I DM'd them and I told them this same play as yesterday. And I was like, hey, just do yourself a favor and also sprinkle on him not to get a hit because I've talked about it way too much. Sure enough, doesn't get a single hit. And he was like, oh, I'm going to do double and stuff like that. I was like, no. Put 20 on the under and then put a couple sprinkles here and there on those other ones if you want to get freaky. Because this guy, he's not somebody who's normally this hot and does this well. Danny Burgers is just a serviceable player.
Yeah, I mean, he's all about the matchup and all about the situation. Today against Corbin Burns is why you're getting plus 1,200. Yeah. Fun fact: Burns has only given up 1 home run to a lefty this year.
Well, maybe he's only hit 1 home run this year, so somebody's getting 2 eventually.
There you go.
Come on, Monty.
I don't hate it. I mean, 1,200 is crazy.
You have to sprinkle if it's that high, and you're going out of principle. I know you have more on that card. I know you have more.
I don't. I've only got six bets. 4 of them we've covered. 1 you're going to cover in the future, and the other one is a first 5 under 3-leg parlay.
Chat, are we all ears on this parlay or what?
Yeah. Is everybody ready?
They're not going to say no to you.
I was joking.
Somebody say no to him.
Don't do it. Then I won't give it out. Royals, Guardians under 5.5. First 5 under 5.5. These are all first 5 unders, and they're all 5.5.
Okay.
They're all alts because I didn't love the. I think most of them were 4.5, and I didn't really like them. I got Royals, Guardians, Red Sox, Braves, and Tigers, Rangers, all under 5.5 first 5 innings. In terms of Guardians, Royals, that one probably makes me the most nervous because the offenses have been pretty good lately. But Seth Lugo has been fantastic, especially in the first 5 innings. He's got an ERA like 1.5, a WHIP right around 1. I think opposing batters are hitting like 206 against him in the first 5 innings. So I really like the Lugo side. Tristan McKenzie is the side that makes me nervous in that game. But I don't see them getting to 6 runs in the first 5 innings. Neither these pitchers aren't that bad. And then for Braves, Red Sox, Max Fried, Cutter Crawford, those are 2 good pitchers too. I think Matt Olson's an elite rating in the top 10 against Cutter Crawford, but Cutter Crawford's a guy that elite hitters just don't seem to do anything, do much against. So that doesn't scare me, him being an elite hitter there.
He's number 6.
Yeah. So, and he's the only one. So, pitch around that one guy, and I'm not too worried about that. What was the last game? Am I blanking? Tigers Rangers. There's Corey Seager again, only one elite rated hitter in that game, and Jack Flaherty has been pretty decent this year.
You guys drawing a blank. You froze?
Oh,
there he goes.
Yeah, you went away for a second too.
Oh no! All right, we're back.
So yeah, 6 runs seems like too many in all 3 of those games in the first 5. So I threw them together. I think it's like plus 180. Plus 183. So I don't know. Just again, there's not a lot of stuff that I love. Just kind of some
it was a
gut
gross
feelings. And so those are kind of where my gut feelings are at. Get some wins so you can upgrade his internet. Hey, bro, I can't even upgrade my internet. A freaking apartment company controls it. This is what I got.
Oh, so it's free.
Well, it's included in the rent. It's not free. It's stupid.
We'll count it as free. The top 10 is a little weird today. I don't like coming on here and seeing Randall Grichuk and Gary Sanchez. I'm sorry.
Okay, first of all, Randall Grichuk is in my play. I already gave it out, so you should like that. Second of all,
you did?
Sanchez,
you gave that out?
I hate you.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, I don't like Gary Sanchez. I pretty much always stay away from him. It depends on who the pitcher is.
He doesn't play every day either.
That too, so that becomes tough. But he just hits lefties really hard, and the formula favors hard contact. So, it doesn't really matter what he's been doing recently if today's the day he does something, right? And that's what you're betting on. So, but yeah, there's a lot of big names, but some things I didn't love. The Phillies, Schwarber and Harper, I don't mind, but with Rhea, he's not going to pitch the first inning, so they're going to both get at bats against a different pitcher before they get. And so those ratings are just like, they're great for the second inning on, but he's not gonna they're gonna lose one plate appearance against that pitcher.
Yeah.
So I'm staying away from them. So yeah.
Well, Monty.
Well, sir.
It was great again to have you back on. It's been a while.
Thanks.
Give the folks everything. What's going on with you, where they can find you, batters-box stuff, how it's $3 daily. $3?
$3 a day for premium gets you current season ratings, pitcher ratings for the last 3 seasons and this season, trends, which really is the home run here. Especially,
trends is the best.
Yeah, that's how I know that Randall Grichuk has gotten a hit 73% of the time when he's elite rated. So you can have access to, you can literally look that up for any hitter. So $3 a day gets you that, $100 for the season. That's gonna come down here at the All-Star break. I'm gonna cut it in half for the second half of the season. So if you're interested in that, hit up the maybe wait till All-Star break and it'll be half price. So yeah, but go to the site. There's a lot of free stuff.
There's free stuff, you don't have too. To pay, People forget it's free. Yeah.
Yeah, free ratings every day. You don't have to pay to use anything, and just make more confident baseball wagers, hit parlays, total bases, hits, runs, RBIs, team totals, first fives. Really however you want to use it. And hit me up on Twitter if you got questions, email. You can find everything on the site.
Mike Monty 22 on Twitter, everybody. Mr. Monty,
sure.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, sir. Take
Have
me
a good
on
one.
here.
All right, everybody. You thought we just had one person today? You thought we had one person? Come on now. Here's Mr. Danny Burke too, baby. Here we go.
Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Hey, yo, what's my name?
What you
Y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
I tried so hard.
What you really want? What you really want?
But it doesn't even matter.
Back-to-back fantastic guests. Danny, how are you? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you and everybody tuning in. I'm doing good, Colby, man. I can't get enough of that intro. Gets me jacked up each time. So I'm ready for today's baseball slate. Ready to hear what kind of props you got going so I can tail some of your home run action. I know you've been on fire as of late. So, yeah, excited to be here, my man.
The one thing I hate to talk about if I'm doing well is saying that I'm doing well, because I'm right around the corner from being terrible. But I do have 2 home run plays today for you. I gave them out earlier. Here they are again. Danny Burgers. I'm going 3 days in a row. It's now or never.
Man.
I'm done with him. after today. I saw the number. I was like, you know what? I will ride one more time for Mr. Danny Berger to get his second home run of the season.
I was gonna, I saw you had him yesterday, and I was watching that game, and I was thinking, I can't remember the last time I've seen this guy get on base. I'm not even kidding. Obviously,
you missed it on Sunday. Then he was on fire.
Was it? Okay, so
Yeah.
anytime I personally have tuned in, so for the sake of the bet, I will not watch Danny Burgers here go up to the plate. But yeah, I mean, he just looks like obviously he's ready to pounce on the ball, both from an eating perspective and from a hitting perspective. But I just haven't seen it firsthand. So I'll be rooting for you. Won't be watching, but I'll be keeping tabs on your Twitter feed for it.
Sweet. Also, thank you, Austin, for letting me know that I wasn't connected to my mic. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that so much. And then, obviously, I mentioned Shohei Ohtani earlier. Number 2, number 3 on the default and current ratings on Batter Cipher Box. We only have to worry about Jared Jones' slider. He has terrible pitches outside of that slider. Shohei is doing fine against sliders. 4 home runs this year against the slider. It's a Shohei day. I could feel that one in my plums. But before we get into your plays, Mr. Burke, I wanted to bring this up and say, do you feel good that you don't have a 4.3% career betting winning percentage for betting?
Oh my goodness. It certainly makes us bettors feel a lot better when you see that, right? With someone who's literally
Somebody's
ingrained
in the
game. Correct. Yes, they know the ins and outs of it, and you won what, 10 out of however many hundred bets?
9.933 out of 231.
That's impressive. I mean, if you're a sportsbook operator and you realize it's him and you see that percentage, why even notify anybody? Just keep taking the cash from him and let him keep doing his thing. Yeah, you're just raking at that point. But again, that should give even more merit to Pete Rose. If we were able to see his percentage, it's got to be a lot better than that, because I mean that's historically poor.
Do you think Pete's a big fade the public guy?
I think it depends on the sport. I think in baseball, he's probably a fade the public guy. I think in like a sport like football, he could fall victim to that a little bit. That would be my guess, with no background knowledge of him betting whatsoever. That would just be my speculation.
He's definitely a spike bet guy.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't like how that pitcher has his mechanics. I'm fading him today. Yeah, something like that. Without
his hair's too long. Screw him.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, but no, dude, that news was crazy to hear. It's really insane to keep seeing these professional athletes. I don't even want to say fall victim to it. You're not falling victim.
Think they can get away.
Situation. Yeah, and it's like, like with Ridley, for example, whoever it was, where it's like you literally used your email with your name, just ridiculous stuff like why are you doing this in the first place to jeopardize your entire career? And secondly, if you're going to do it, you got to think there's more efficient ways to go about it than using your own name or going through. Not that we're trying to encourage that, but it's just like there's no thinking on any sort of level from these guys who are jeopardizing their entire lives to get down on these bets that they're losing. At least with the Porter one, that was pretty comical because he was just fading himself and coming through, and he was pissed when he banked in a shot. With this guy, yeah, his percentage was so bad he wasn't even helping himself. So just ridiculous.
I feel better about going about my bets now. But Danny, what is your favorite bet on the day? The people are dying to know. What is it? And yes, Gio, I am from Chicago, and so is Danny.
That's right. That's right. The Chicago guys representing here. Colby, last night, I really loved this bet on the side of Kansas City, but the market seems to be going the opposite direction, which is causing me a little bit of worry here. That doesn't mean it's always the wrong side, but certainly makes you rethink a tad bit. And it's not even because I'm just going, oh, Lugo's 9-1, 1.72 ERA. He has to win again. No, it's nothing like that. I mean, the underlying metrics are there to back him up. His FIP is 322. His home run to fly ball ratio is at 6.2%, well under 10%, which is where you want to be. Batting average of balls in play is at 251. You're sub 300. You're doing mighty fine. Left on base percentage, almost 90%. So almost 90% of the runners he puts on base are not coming in to score. He's getting out of the inning, leaving them on the bags. And he's really limiting the walks as well. And the Guardians, they've been average against righties since the middle of May. It's the whole year. They're ranking 17th in weighted runs created plus against righties. And then even more importantly, you look at the other side, Tristan McKenzie, his ERA solid, 3.77, sure. but his underlying metrics show a huge red flag potentially for him to come with a 4.62 number on his expected ERA. His FIP is 5.58. He's walking over 5 batters per 9 innings pitch. That is incredibly alarming. And Kansas City top 10 in weighted runs created plus since the middle of May. So they have been better against righties. And that makes the plus price intriguing to me. You got the better pitcher, a little bit of a hotter offense. That's why I like Kansas City in this spot, despite the market going against that.
I'm trying to see what Mackenzie's walk prop is, because that just Tristan Mac.
Yeah, I was appalled to see it as high as it was.
How do you spell his first name?
Triston.
There he is. I don't know why I didn't show up the first time. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Hold on. It's loading. Loading. Oh, walks 2.5 over at plus 146.
Ooh. All right.
He said he's walking
intriguing.
5 guys
per 9 innings pitch. So obviously it adjusts a little bit more than a start. But I mean, let's
do
look
the
at his
Royals
game
walk
log a little bit. So 3-3-4-3-3 is the amount of batters that he's walked in his last 5 games. So he's gone over it in each of the last 5 spots for 2.5. Other spots he's walked 6 in a game, 3 in a game, 4 in a game. So the fact that it's plus money to the over, that's pretty tempting.
I'm trying to find the walk rate.
Yeah, let's see here against righties what Kansas City's doing with their walks. See, Fangraphs,
not a
they
walking
don't walk
team.
that much. No, they're not. 7.8% based on balls percentage. Bottom
5th
tier,
worst.
but
yeah, 5th worst.
yeah. It's still, look, it may be worth, like a half unit or something if you're really invested in this game. And again, it's more so of the price and the fact that it's as low as 2.5 and that you're getting plus money. I may dabble with that after we're done here on the show.
It's not a bad sprinkle at plus basically 150, and he does it almost every game. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fantastic day for. Honestly, it could be both sides, both offenses, because I think Lugo's due.
He is. That's a scary thing. I know that's what kills me here, and seeing the market go the other way. He's got to be due at some point.
That's what scares me. That's like with Shota. I was like, it's coming. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then 7 earned runs against. Yeah, you said that the last time I was on here. It was only a matter of time, and it's probably going to be better for him, especially now coming back against the White Sox tonight at the friendly confines. So you're going up against a AAA affiliate essentially. So
it's like giving Barry Bonds a T. It's going to be just fine. One of the plays that I really like today is the Diamondbacks on the money line. They're facing Kyle Harrison, who has to face 4 elite hitters. Only 3 of those, the whole roster of the Diamondbacks, 3 hitters from the Diamondbacks are above the league K rate. 0 poor hitters. The average rating for them is great. Not enough data on Blake Walton, but I really don't care. He's had 2 solid outings this year. It's the old play. We don't mention that book. Arizona is the 6th best team in runs in the first 5 innings. San Francisco is 24th. Get after it and get after it early. I like this play a lot. And on top of that, just to add on to them, I also bet on the Diamondbacks over 2.5 runs in the F5 plus 100, averaging this number in almost every category: home, road, last 3 games, and overall. Kyle Harrison has allowed over 2.5 runs in 4 straight outings. All 4 of those he pitched only 5 innings. 8 of his 12 starts over this number. I love the first 5 team totals. I am all over them. It's my new bread and butter.
I like Arizona can really only hit against left-handed pitching as well. So they're 3rd in weighted runs created plus in all of Major League Baseball with a number of 120 against southpaw. So I like it. I can't argue against that one.
You got anything else? What else you got?
Yeah, I got a couple more plays here. Curious your thoughts. Tigers and Rangers, another matchup I was targeting. Originally, I was considering the Rangers. It seemed like they were getting a tad bit disrespected at home here with an underperforming offense for sure. But looking deeper into it, it makes sense based on how great Flaherty has been. And that's a bet that is that's what my bet is revolving around, is Flaherty. Because you look at his numbers, 346 on his ERA, but his expected ERA is 253. His FIP is 278, but his expected FIP is even lower at 203. He's walking less than 1.5 batters per 9 innings. He's pitched better on the road, oddly enough, as well. And speaking of this Rangers offense slumping, since the middle of May, they're 27th in weighted runs created plus against right-handed pitching. He's averaging, Flaherty, 6.1 innings pitched per outing. He's gone over 17.5 outs recorded in 10 out of 11 starts. So I bet him over 17.5 outs. Minus 134 was the price. It did get bet up throughout the day, but I threw a unit on it there, hoping he can do it once again. And also, let's be honest, we don't want to fall victim in just blindly betting these because, okay, he's hit it this many times, it's going to hit again. No, you always want to look for the data to back it up.
I don't look at it like that. That's the last thing I'll add in my notes.
Right, of course. It's like, oh, this has also happened in that sense. No, the first of it has to be the matchup in itself, his underlying metrics, how he's realistically predicted to go. And then seeing that this Rangers offense has struggled so much over the last 3-4 weeks, it all backs it up. And, oh, it's a nice bonus. He's gone over this in 10 out of 11 starts, and it hasn't adjusted too heavily to where I would avoid a bet. So, yeah, that's another prop that I threw. I guess it's the only prop I threw in there, but might do the walk one now that we talked about it.
Yeah, right?
What's your thoughts on Flaherty in that matchup against the Rangers?
The Rangers have been so weird this year. I feel like they haven't been doing as well as obviously last year with their incredible World Series run. Flaherty has been great. Dunning's not good. Dunning's not a good pitcher.
He's been weird this year, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't good last year. Let me see what the current ratings have for who's going to be having a good day. Gio, I'll get to your comment in 1 second. Oh, yeah. It's pretty good for the Detroit. Riley Green is numero uno for this matchup in the current season ratings. Corey Seager, Adolis, and then Wenceel Perez. That's definitely not how you pronounce that. But in regular regular default, Seager, Adolis, Nathan Lau, and then Riley Green. Monty said he has the under in the F5. I think it altered at 5.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, look, Dane Dunning, like he said, I don't think he's a good pitcher, but
he's not. He's just serviceable.
Right, and he's had some quality starts. I think I actually backed him in their last outing, but it's weird because his ERA is 3.94. His expected ERA is over 5. His FIP is 4.74. Then his expected FIP is 3.68. He's walking over 4.3 batters per 9 innings, but his BABIP's also sub 250. So it just, all of these things don't really add up with his stats. So it's just, he's kind of in no man's land right now, and I would probably stay away. But I would definitely gravitate toward a bet on the under, thinking like last night between these teams, it's going to be another lower scoring affair for sure.
Before we get too far away, Gio asked if Gio, I didn't know books had the team total in the F5, and I don't want to I've gone away from guessing with hit parlays. And if I really like a team and like a bunch of guys on one singular team, the F5 is where it's at because the pitching matchup is already brutal. So the team should all gather around it. So I lean towards the F5 team totals now. I've been screwed so many times on the both team F5 total. I'm done with that. I'm officially done with that. I will continue to ride the 2.5 F5 team total. I don't care the price if I like the team. I'm totally done on F5 totals. Team totals we live with. I don't know your thoughts, Danny. What are your thoughts on the F5 team totals or totals in general?
The team totals, I've always been intrigued by that with the first 5, but usually if I'm doing the totals, I'm doing the full for both teams, right? You know, under 4, under 4.5. It hasn't been as great for me this year, but if I'm betting unders in general, I'm always targeting the first 5 because the majority of my handicap is going to revolve around the starting pitching, right? And they're going to go ideally, if according to plan, for the guys you're trusting, a majority of the game. Bullpens are incredibly wonky. They're very unreliable, i.e. my favorite team, the Chicago Cubs, are atrocious. You can never trust them. They screw just about every game. So if you're betting an under, more often than not, you want to just target the first half. The the other side to that is, all right, well, if it goes over, then there's time for it to level off later on in the game. I get it. But simultaneously, there's more opportunities for batters to score more runs if you start off slow. So obviously, there's both sides to the coin. But if I'm betting unders, I'm going first 5 under over, or as opposed to the full game unders 99% of the time.
SPJ says, here for Colby, but staying for Danny. You guys both have the same name. I wonder
That's
why.
right. That's our guy.
Yeah, it's our guy. It is our guy.
Yes, sir.
Also, do you lean with the Colorado Rockies tonight after losing by double digits?
Gee, I mean, seldom am I looking to lean with the Colorado Rockies. Just a nightmare.
Very rare. Very rare.
But at home and against Montas, who hasn't had the best numbers, I don't hate it. Right. I mean, especially because you are going to get that plus money with them, and they're always due for at least like one win at home throughout a series. So, yeah, I would probably gravitate toward taking their plus money, if everything. But yeah, just like you said, exactly. I want no part of Frankie here in this spot. So, yeah, I guess it would be the Rockies or nothing. But I've got nothing there. And without trying to stray away too far, I did want to ask you, Colby, your thoughts. Mm-hmm. You're a Yankees fan. I got to play on your boys tonight on the run line. Are we feeling good about that? Or are you scared with this winning streak? It could come short. I mean, Heel's been a stud, and Ober, I think, is going to pitch better in the near future, but it's probably not going to happen against the Yankees tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to take my bias out and just say the same thing I said with Shota. Gil's got to be due, but hey. Let me just.
He doesn't have to be tonight.
Go team! Go team! They have a great matchup today. Bailey is not the greatest. Take the over on anything Yankees because I love them so much. And you gotta. Usually with the Yankees, they're scorching hot, and then it's just a disgusting fall back to reality. Right. Hopefully, if anybody is on them, if you're on them, Danny, that it goes swimmingly. As it should. Gil has been fantastic. That neck tattoo, I've never seen a sexier neck tattoo in my entire career of watching baseball. Keep it going, God. So I'm debating on sprinkling the Cy Young. I'm debating it.
Ooh.
I have enough time to debate it because the number's so damn high. Let me see where it's at. I looked at it the other day. I was like, oh, I have time to think about this.
Yeah, let's take a peek here.
Him to win AL Rookie of the Year, plus 140. Not bad. Him to win an AL Cy Young, plus 2,500.
The issue with the Cy Young for him is such a big crop of guys to go through. I mean, we talked about Seth Lugo. He's been great. Scooball's been a stud. Hey, how about Tanner Hawk, by the way? When I had you on my podcast, 60-1 I gave out. He's 11-1 now. It's some books.
You dirty animal.
So we're hoping for Tanner Hawk to keep it up.
That's God. Yeah. So you said you were on the Yankees. You have him on the run line, or you were looking at it?
So I actually did the flat run line at minus 125. The reason being is because their bullpen seems to have a little bit of concern. Their ERA is great. Don't get me wrong, but their xFIP is over 4. The winning streak in general being so long and hopping in is always a little scary. So if they do win, it wouldn't surprise me if it's by a slim amount. I'm just paying a little bit more for that security. The wind was blowing in as well. So if there is a lack of runs and Ober does perform like some of his underlying metrics are indicating he could soon, then again, maybe the offense is limited. I've gotten burned by the run line a lot this year too. So maybe it has a little bit to do with that. So, and I didn't think the 125 was too bad. All things look, realistically, if they win, they're going to win by 2 or more. I'm just laying the minus 125 for a little bit of security in this spot, but I have no issue if you're going with the plus money on the 1 in the hook either.
This is the funniest thing I've read all day.
He's been great, and you almost want to give him an award for looking how good he has on that nightmare of an organization. But
you got the
Lamborghini, 0% chance.
You got the Bugatti in that shed.
Exactly. Yes, literally.
Oh my God. SBJ wants to know if we like Judge. I have a rule. I really rarely ever bet on Aaron Judge. He's my favorite player. I don't like betting on my favorite player. I don't like betting on my favorite team unless I really like it a lot. He's going to come back down to life eventually, but he's doing fantastic. I don't like betting on Judge when his numbers are so, I mean, minus 110 for bases is a gift right now on how hot he is. Minus 110 is a gift. It really sucks when you like Shohei or guys like Shohei and Judge and their total base props sucks. Their hit prop sucks. You can't put them in a parlay. Their home run is below plus 200-ish. And then you have to go to 2 hits, 2.5 bases. And then you got to look at the double, the single. It just sucks. I just don't want to waste my time doing that.
I completely agree with you. I mean, I'm seeing like plus 160 on him to hit a home run. And the other side is minus.
That's not
at all. Not at all. Dude, at this point, the minus 220 on the other side is almost more tempting for sure. Again, the wind is blowing in. Ober hasn't been so susceptible to giving up home runs. 12% home run to fly ball ratio. So again, 10% is pretty much that average mark. So not awful. I'm not going to do it. I want him to hit a home run because I'm rooting for the Yankees, but relatively speaking, the minus 220 on the note isn't terrible in comparison to what
it's not.
See.
It's honestly
too short to take on the yes. So
honestly, minus 110 is a fantastic number for him being on planet Mars right now.
Yeah. And that's for what, over 1.5 bases, you said?
Yeah. That's not terrible.
No, I mean, it really doesn't even equate if you think about it for the home runs, then just only being plus 160, and then for him over 1.5 bases, minus 110. So that's kind of interesting.
Whoops. Danny, you have any other plays for the people?
Honestly, that's about it, my man. You know, probably be tailing your home run bets, of course. Well, I'm staying away from Danny Burgers. So like I said, I'm bad luck when I watch.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No eyes there. No eyes there. Just keep an eyes on your feed to see if it comes to fruition. I know you guys got your WNBA show coming up. Congrats on that. I'll be tuning in, trying to get some action there. Otherwise, just got the 3 plays I discussed in baseball. We've got the Flaherty over 17.5 outs. Got the Yankees -1 on the run line. Don't mind the -1 and a hook. Just paying a little bit more for that security. And then even though the market's going against it now, I am going to trust Lugo. Hopefully this isn't the start he blows up, but I took a little bit of plus money. Plus 104 last night is where I snagged it at. Now it's actually like plus 110. Hopefully Kansas City and Seth Lugo can keep up the dominance. That's what I'm riding with tonight, my friend.
Are you adding the Trisha McKenzie walks or no?
Yeah, you know what? We might as well. I'll throw like a half unit on
Yeah,
I like that fine by you. The plus money to the over. I mean, that was a good lookout by you. So again, if it was like minus 120, probably not. But they're giving us what, plus 110, plus 120,
plus 150 almost.
Oh, plus 150, even better. Yeah, I mean, don't go crazy, but like the stats back it up. So yeah, throw me in for that too.
Danny, thank you so much for joining. Danny Burke, the face, people. Of Burke's Beat. Check him out everywhere. Check him out. Danny, we'll have you back soon. The people love you. I love you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You guys are the best. Take care.
Have a good one. All right, you sick, degenerate animals. It's that time again. We only got a couple minutes, but let's get to the old grid. Let me get this over here. Scroll it down. All right, LA and the Orioles. We're not doing Manny Machado. You hear me? We're not doing Manny Machado. But can we do Manny Ramirez? Did Manny Ramirez play for the O's? I'm thinking of Vladdy. But did he? Did Manny Ramirez play for the Orioles? Actually, what are we doing? We'll save our butts. Right here. Bang! Woo! All right. Twins and the Dodgers. Oh, my God. Who played catcher for the flipping Rays? Yeah. Crutch, give me all the first draft picks. Don't give me David Price because I'm sure that's probably the highest one. Actually, should we do David Price? Screw it. Let's do David Price. Yeah. No. Oh, Toby Hall. Toby. Dang, you dirty little freak. All right, I will take all first-round picks. I will take all of them. I don't know anything. Oh, God. Brett Rooker for the Twins. What a find. What a find. Yes, Gio. Yes. Yes, you sick animal. Oh, wait, that wasn't you. Crutch. You sick animal. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Manny Machado sounds too easy. Sounds too easy. I'm not doing Manny. Can't do Manny. Can't do Manny. Can't do Manny. Played catcher for the Orioles. Mike Messina. All right. All right. All right. All right. I like that. I like that. All right. Oh, Williams S. Churino. Where the hell's am I spelling it wrong? Astu. He played catcher. He played catcher. Yes. If we can stay under 10%, we're gonna be fantastic. Fernando Venezuela. We'll just do Ven. What are we doing? Oh, I can't spell. I can't spell Van. Is that how to spell? Fernando. English isn't my first language, by the way. There we go. Kadar, I will kiss you on the face. Great pick, my friend. We got two more. Two to go. We got 3 minutes, people. 3 minutes. Boy, do I have to pee. Brendan McKay for which one? Brendan McKay for which one? This is going to be our best one ever. I'm going to screenshot this. This is marvelous. Come on, people. What was Brendan McKay for which one? Holy crap, do I have to pee? Oh, up there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dodgers, Twins. Who caught for the O's? Who caught for the O's? They've never been relevant my whole life until now. Come on. Who caught for them? Oh my God, I have to pee. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, I got nothing. Dodgers, Twins. Dodgers, Twins. Dodgers, Twins. I wanted to say Rod Carew, but he played for the Angels. Oh God, this is such a good one. I can't give this up, guys. We can't just screw this. Dodgers, Twins. Oh, we're going with that. Matt Weeder. I'll take it. It's under 20%. I will take it. I will take it. If we can get a decimal. Oh, Brian Dozier. We're going with it. Brian Dozier. Everybody in the chat cool with Brian Dozier to close out the show? Brian Dozier. Brian Dozier goes once. Brian Dozier goes twice. Brian Dozier goes thrice. Thrice. Let's go with it. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Woo! 56. You sickos. None of them are us. That's a win in my book. That's a win. High fives are around. Make sure you high five your friends out there. High five. High five. High five. All right, everybody, let me go through the plays real quick. We got 1 minute. Shohei Ohtani over 2 hits. Over 1.5 hits. Sorry, I apologize. Shohei Ohtani with the homer. Danny Burrs. I'm just laying it with the price. That's all. Diamondbacks, money line. Money line. Monty had this little parlay, Williams Contreras and Randall Grichuk, both to get a hit at plus 100. I am also on Diamondbacks over 2.5 F5 team total at plus 100. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody sweeps. I love you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I love doing this every single week. I'm glad we just had the best grid of our lives. I will see you next week, and I will see you in 2 minutes.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
What
right
you know
here.
about rolling, rolling, rolling?
What you gonna do?
Rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do, man?
Down in the rolling, rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about